Astronomer Fritz Zwicky, the first to conceive of neutron stars, gravitational lenses, dark matter, and supernovas, gave us another remarkable contribution, a method called morphological analysis. If you can describe a creative challenge in terms of its component parts or independent aspects, morphological analysis can uncover original and often innovative solutions. This method can be applied to anything that is made up of parts, from addressing complex social issues to the design of a small garden, from explaining astronomical phenomenon to writing a poem. The challenge, the creative challenge, is broken down into its parts, and possible variables are identified for each type of part, and then the association principle is brought into play, bringing together different combinations of these values. You can look for unique combinations, or you can proceed through in systematic fashion by listing all possible combinations and then selecting those that are useful to you. In morphological analysis, break things apart to put them back together in a new form by following 5 basic steps. Create a column or table format identifying categories and components. Create subcategories if necessary. Reduce groups to a manageable number through chunking. Add new possibilities for variables to each category. Recombine components from different categories by searching the matrix for options. Select those combinations that are new or of interest for development. The first 3 steps occur together, while the last 2 tend to occur independently, though elements and combinations may stand out as the table is being built. Let's practice this method. Imagine, if you will, that you are a poet who wants to come up with a new and innovative work. You could begin to build a table by identifying different components, such as materials like pen and paper. To open up possibilities, pen could be replaced by writing materials, and paper by surface. Words or letters might start with their own categories. Formal structure and free verse, they might start as their own categories as well, but could be combined with similar subheadings, with shared subheadings, such as rhyme and meter, that include all the elements of both formal and free verse that you want to include. In this way, only one category is necessary, and this is a form of chunking. Other categories can be split or combined as elements are added. You might have a list for other forms of expression. Then, you can come up with elements for each category. For writing instrument, some options might include pen, ink, computer, typewriter, paint, smoke, none if it's a spoken piece. For surface, you might have paper, screen, sidewalk, wall, side of bridge, air. Words might have elements like typed, handwritten, font, each letter a special design. Rhyme might simply be yes, no, or both. Meter could include free, iambic, sonnet, quatrain, rondeau. Other forms of expression could include poem only, images, music, dance, painting, film, typography. Once you're satisfied with your version of the layout and with the elements in them, recombine elements from each category, generating new connections. To complete the process, select the combinations for development that are of most interest to you. For example, you could pick paint, sidewalk, handwritten, free verse, and image to create a sort of poem snapshot on a sidewalk square. Morphological analysis has 3 key features: deconstruction, which is the recognition of components, parameters, or characteristics; organization, which allows for a thorough and wide-angle perspective; and a systematic and expansive approach to creative problem solving; and recombination, which consists of forming new associations and combinations. It is this powerful process of deconstruction and recombination, together with a high level of organization, that can and has yielded stellar results. Seeing the options laid out in front of you in a table can bring about valuable insights. This allows you to find new ideas by searching the table for useful combinations that are meaningful to you. Some problems and creative endeavors are challenging because they have a vast number of components and possible solutions to go along with that, of which only a few might be useful. Other problems and creative endeavors may be complex because they're abstract. Yet other types of challenges may seem to have less room to innovate because they've existed for a long time or have fewer components to work with. This method has been used to find solutions and innovations for challenges from the simple to the extremely complex. In short, it has tremendous potential for all levels of creative work and problem solving. Before continuing to the next lesson, complete a morphological analysis to create an innovation in an area you feel most passionate about. Or, if you prefer, complete a morphological analysis for the design of a new table. If you're up for the challenge, take on both. I encourage you to complete one or both of these exercises before continuing on. See you in the next lesson.